Hey, this is Zachlog the Great. So, as I've previously addressed, the idea that the US is populated or run by white supremacists is ludicrous. Despite this, the left does mean something when they call America a white supremacist country. So, what are they saying? When dealing with the left, you have to understand that they constantly redefine words, and often completely reverse their meaning. Woman now means literally nothing. There is no longer a definition when you're hearing a leftist talk. The left loves to talk about reproductive rights, but the only ones they're really interested in are about not reproducing. So what do they mean when they use the phrase white supremacy? To ordinary, sane people, that creates a picture of white people mercilessly dominating other races. And although leftists might harbor such fantasies, that's not the meaningful sense in which they talk about it. What they mean is a society run in roughly the way white people would run it. And in that sense, there is still a significant amount of white supremacy in America today, although they have been successfully chipping away at it. But wait, you might say, white people ruling over others and things run the way white people would run them sounds an awful lot the same. No, it's really not. You see, what they mean by white supremacy is things like being promoted for competency rather than race or nepotism. Things like personal responsibility. Like legal decisions based on objective facts rather than identity politics. Don't believe me? In 2020, just 3 years ago, the Smithsonian Museum published a chart about whiteness, identifying the problems of white dominant culture. These include the importance of self-reliance, of delayed gratification, a father in the home, of objective, rational thinking, believing hard work is the key to success. After blowback, someone realized how bad this looked and took it down. But you can still find it. Don't believe me? I'll include a link in the show description. It's still out there. You can see it for yourself. As they say, the internet is forever. And this was not a fluke. You can find article after article from left-wing outlets about how focusing on getting the correct answer in math is racist, or about how expecting punctuality is racist, or the nuclear family of a married father and mother and their children is an expression of white supremacy. And seen from this perspective, they're right. If you take their definition, there is still a great deal of white supremacy in how this country is run. These devils have been steadily destroying it longer than I've been alive. But there is still a good deal left. Thank God. Imagine what's left if they win. If they get what they want. Imagine driving a car designed and built by someone who doesn't care much about getting the math right. Living under a legal system where the truth of the facts is irrelevant and identity categories and personal connections are the only things that matter. Imagine having your water and electricity managed by people with disdain for such ideas as punctuality. We may live to see all of that in this country. And I promise you, you will dearly miss white supremacy when it's gone. God be with you.